highlight the middle class, factory managers, farm owners, teachers, doctors. Our main concern is to maintain stability and to create jobs. We want to make sure that new companies want to start their businesses in our region. We want to be able to protect workers and consumers from the government. We're concerned about high unemployment, and we don't want power in the elite. And we want to be able to have a say in the government and the leaders that we choose.
Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions?
I do, only because I'm new to all of this. I'm not quite sure what you guys have covered and what you have not. So, just personally, Dan, are you for the term limits for our representatives and our president and the people who govern? Okay. And which positions do you think that those term limits should apply to?
Pretty much every form of government, or any position in government.
So even if we got some, a person who's doing absolutely great, the people, the economy's good, jobs are abundant, and the people favor that person, you still believe that we should limit in order to just not give.
Do you mean how many terms they can serve?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if they. So how the president can only serve 2 terms. Oh yeah, I'm fine with them being able to serve as many terms. I thought you meant how
okay.
Our judges,
Okay.
federal judges, how they're in for life. That's what I thought you meant.
Okay, all right. So as long as the people continue to elect somebody in,
Yeah,
you're fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's really interesting because FDR, he had actually been elected for his 4th term when he passed away.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, and following that was when people had said, no, I think that we need to limit the amount of time that people can serve in this office. But he was a fairly effective, popular president. So it's interesting to see that the United States, the population, 4 different times said, we would very much like this man to stay as our president. Now that's not possible to do anymore, but I just always wonder what younger people, what their thoughts are on that.
Yeah, wasn't FDR the reason we ended up having the 2-term limit?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I don't believe as a society, and Mrs. Kegers would know this better, or maybe you all know this better, I don't believe as a society people were unhappy with his presidency. I think it just made people a little bit nervous to have one person be in the most powerful position for such an extended time.
That's 16 years of presidency.
Yeah, right. All right, nice job.
My question to you, Dan, though, is for them to choose the confederal system. Do you see them realizing somewhere down the road that they need to go to a federal system?
Probably eventually, but that's just what I thought would be best for my group of people that they wanted, so that power isn't just in one place. All the regions will be able to share the power.
Okay. Now, what about your slogan? How you came up with that?
I just thought it sounded good for the working class. We're going to work for our future.
I like, Dan, did you catch this, Mrs. Kegers? The people that he considered in the group of professionals.
Mm-hmm.
It was everyday hard-working people, too. It wasn't necessarily just the people with the doctorate degrees and, the lawyers, and he included teachers and who all did you list there?
Factory workers,
Factory
farmers, lawyers, and doctors too.
Absolutely, because there are a whole number of occupations that aren't generally considered professionals, but they're very skilled jobs, and people work very hard every day at those occupations. So I thought that was pretty admirable that you included them in there.